Let's talk about one way to begin to break through cognitive dissonance. Now, cognitive dissonance is what we're in when we are with an abusive person or a narcissist and we're trauma bonded and we can't break away from like what's happening and what we believe about them. So an example of cognitive dissonance is, well, I love them so much and they're treating me so poorly and I can't seem to break away from it, but I don't know how to stop loving them, or like, but they're not that bad. Like, all of that is so confusing for our mental state, and it doesn't help you get right with reality. And so one thing that I recommend to people is something called the purge and the talk back. And so the purge is when you write down literally everything that is happening in your head. I don't give a shit about what they think. I want you to write down what's going on in your head. You write down everything that is going on. And then after you do, and so actually before I go on, that means I can't believe they're doing this. What do they think about me? How can somebody who loves me hurt me? What do I need in this? When am I ever going to feel better? What if this never gets better? What if, but I love them so much. Like, you write down all of it. And then you write back to it after you have a little bit of a break. So you go for a walk, you have a cup of tea, you sleep, you take a shower, you do something that's for you. You wait a day. And then you go back. And I like to go back with a different color pen. I actually have them right here. I have like all these things. And I write back to all the things. I write back, but I really love them. So maybe for that one, I write back, well, the love I want doesn't feel like this. I don't know why they do it. I need to stop wondering why they're doing it and just focus on the fact that it's happening. But they don't have all the narcissistic traits. It doesn't matter if they're a narcissist or an abuser or an asshole or a psychopath or a sociopath. I don't like how I'm feeling. I don't feel good about myself anymore. They're going to do X, Y, Z, they're going to react, or like, they don't mean it. They actually, let's go with that one. They don't mean it. Whether or not they're intending to hurt me, it still hurts. So you write back as if you're your coach, your best friend, your therapist, that highest part of yourself, in an authentic way. Like, this is not for self-gaslighting. So if you notice in those examples, I didn't say, I am with the most loving person in the world, right? And the purpose of that is that because we do need to stay focused on working through where we actually are. And it could take these tiny, tiny steps to begin to clear out that cognitive dissonance. But this is about getting right with reality. It's the one thing I talk about all the freaking time. It's the core component of my relationship recovery program. How can we start to break through what's happening? And so I hope that this tool is helpful, purge and talk back. And if you are looking to dive deeper into this, you can look up my relationship recovery program. But until then, give this a shot. And if there's a thought that you're like, I do not know what to write back to this, DM it to me on Instagram @emotionalabuse coach, and I will do my best to help you work through that one thought.